All my women is boss.
Because you brought up the UFF and everything like that.
Yeah.
One thing I was going to say, man, you know, I spoke to Mo Mula, a couple of other guys and everything like that, new up-and-coming PG dudes. They saying I was asking what's the difference between this class and last year's class. It was like, yo, UFF was big for them. So now they kind of have to build their name since, you know, a lot of the guys last year got to be on TV. You know what I'm saying? They got a different kind of look.
Yeah, it was a different process, man. Like with the UFF, like Briz and T-Top of them got to go right to national TV and do what they do. Like Mike P and Av had to really do it the old smack way, the way Averb and Big T did it, and they really earned that shit. Like people, they on fire right now without TV, without Bow, without you know what I mean. So you got to give these kids a little bit. It's more of an uphill challenge, but to be honest with you, it's crazy like what they're doing right now. So, you know, we had to be more creative with the programs we had. That's why we came up with the Born Legacy series and shit like that, because we didn't have the UFF. So, you know, it was a little different. And I feel like we've got to work harder, but I feel like the product is coming out a lot better as well.
Do you think do you think you guys will ever get an opportunity to bring that UFF feel back again, or get
I want something bigger than that, man. Like I feel like you allowed Jackass to be on TV. I was a fan of Jackass. That didn't make any sense to me, to be honest with you, but I thought it was great. I feel like we should have more of an opportunity to be on HBOs and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I see on there.
That content could be a little more.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, why? Bro, we've been going almost 7 years strong. We got, you know, millions of fans. People want to see it. Why haven't we got that financial push? Why haven't we got the corporations behind us? And it's just like, people are like, oh, the content. Rick Ross got Reebok to sign with them. Fuck, he was talking about church.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jay-Z, the same thing. So it's like, I feel like a lot of the rappers or the people that really support us, whether it be sport athletes or guys like the Jay-Z's, the Puffs, the LL Cool J's, the people that Russel Simmons, they should be standing right with us because we're creating something that and keeping hip hop alive. Because a lot of people didn't want to hear Panda. I don't want to hear that bullshit. No offense, but like, you know, people want to hear the essence of hip hop, and I feel like a lot of these guys may be fans, but they're not standing beside us and letting us know, like, look, man, support these dudes. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of these guys, from the Nas's to everybody, should be standing behind the URL, pushing us. You know what I'm saying? And that's real shit, man. Like, y'all watching it, we know you fans, you let us know, but why ain't you standing with us? And that's kind of why I kind of took offense to Total Slaughter. Like, I feel like they kind of just, no offense, like I fuck with Royce and Eminem, you know, Eminem and all of them, but I feel like, why didn't they try to help us as opposed to
trying to do their own thing,
but with our people? So
that's real.
You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, I got a lot of respect for them, but that's just what it is, man. Like, why stand against us instead of standing with us? And I feel like we don't have a lot of support when it comes to that stuff, man. And
do you think like a lot of those reasons though is because they're signed with corporate entities and you guys are such an independent based form that corporate might not want?
You gotta say, Royce and all them dudes have dealt with the big corporations.
That's what I'm saying.
So they've dealt with the scrutiny and all that shit.
Yeah.
So they should know if anybody, you know what I'm saying?
But you know, it might just be their corporate ties that won't allow them.
I don't believe that. I believe, why not? Why couldn't we do something together? Why couldn't we make it bigger for everybody? You know what I'm saying?
Because the corporations are greedy. They just want all the cash. You know how that goes.
I'm not calling them greedy. You said that shit.
Nah, that's a fact. That's what corporations thrive on. A lot of them.
Of course. And I mean, that's just how I feel, man. Like, I don't know, man. I'm big on, like, I show a lot of, like, whenever the social media outlet's big or they new, I always show love. Like, I want people to grow, for our corporation, for our industry to grow. Even with the blog, I see these niggas beefing. I'm sitting there like, y'all niggas are stupid. Y'all beefing with each other.
Yeah, that's retarded.
You feel me? So it's like, to me, it's like, the more the better sometimes. And like, be original with the shit. You know, don't take our product. And like, again, this is not about Total Slaughter. This is about everybody that's McDowell's. I call it the McDowell's Battle Leagues. That everybody takes our product and throws their name on it. That's like this interview right here. This is Hip Hop is Real TV. I X this shit out and put my name on it. This is my interview now.
Nah, it's horrible.
And that's what niggas do to us, man, every day, bro. And the shit is whack. And I feel like instead of doing that, just be original and support us, man.
But Norbes, man, I'm not gonna lie. This year, from what I've been seeing, from what you guys been doing, you guys looking like y'all trying to do the takeover. Y'all trying to shut down in every aspect, especially with the Born Legacy series. Like that right there, it's like a game changer this year, man.
I mean, like, you know, I look at it like, me personally, I got a mentality like the Bulls of '96, Michael Jordan. Like, if somebody, like, they asked Michael Jordan, why do you work so hard? Why do you practice so hard? And he's like, because if I'm not working, there's somebody else in there. There's somebody else out there trying to be better than me.
That's real.
So that's really the mentality I take, and my staff takes that, and my partners take that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's giving nothing to Smack. Nobody's handing anything to Beasley. Nobody's handing anything to Chico. You know what I mean? We had to work for everything we had, every dollar we've ever made, or you know what I mean? Every dollar we've ever lost, like, we've worked. You know what I mean? So when people ask us that, like, yeah, there's no way nobody gonna take our spot. Nobody gonna take our spot. I don't give a fuck if it's any big rappers. I don't care who it is. You're not gonna take our spot. We've been through it all. You know, and I think people need to recognize that shit and help us out as opposed to trying to go against us.
Nah, that's
because
real.
we really keeping hip hop alive.
Nah, for real. Lyricism, competitiveness,
Yeah, facts.
all of that.
That's a fact, man. It just gets frustrating, man, when you see that shit, man. Like, but you know, again, like, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Total Slaughter. I fuck with them niggas.
But what I was really talking about though is that Born Legacy series. I like the
Born
way.
Legacy's just kind of bringing it back to the but like the essence of hip hop, man. Like, a lot of fans, like, my approach for 2016 was, let me hear the fans what they saying. I'm always in Facebook. I'm always in the groups talking to them. And I took a lot of heat. I took heat to a lot of what they were saying. So that's when I was like, let's bring back the Born Legacy. I remember when I thought about it, I called P. He's my partner at the War Report, and I was like, yo, I want to do the small room shit. Let's create it. And I came up with a different name. It was the Heat series at the time. Beasley hated the fucking name.
The Heat series?
Yeah. He's like, nah.
I'm happy I changed it this time.
Yeah. I was wrong with that. But we changed it to the Born Legacy. Born Legacy series. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I was like, whatever. I don't care what it's named, as long as this is the concept. And the first one was Born Legacy 2, and it was crazy. Everybody, that was the Rum Nitty Ave battle, arguably the battle of the year, man. Like, and I mean, you had Mike P and Tink on there. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. So, like, we want to give the fans everything they're asking for, as much as possible. Yeah. And that's really what we took with the Born Legacy series.
And one thing that I like about that whole Born Legacy, you do the PGs and then you graduate some of the dudes into that.
Yeah, progressively, because a lot of guys got lost on the big stage. Like, it was like, oh shit, I'm in front of 2,000 people. Going from that to maybe 200. So it gives them more experience. It's like a quarterback. You got a rookie quarterback. You don't want to throw him into the fray until he's ready. Developed. Yeah, and that's basically the concept of that, and it helps out with the battles. And also, like, it's helping me develop other branches, like the West Coast. Now we got Rum over here. We got Prophecy. We got Emerson Kennedy. So it's allowing us to expand our brand and add more events and more battles for people to watch. And we were dropping battles like crazy because of that. So
last year, Chess was your dude. I'm not saying he's not your dude. That was your favorite rookie of the last year's season. 2016, what rookie gives you that? This is my dude this year. Like, this is the one that I see as really.
I love Mike P.
Okay.
And I love Av, man. Like, Av, I take special interest in because when his first PG, like, it never dropped. And
he is shining the most out of all your PGs right now.
He's crazy. And I kind of sat back and I was like, this nigga lazy. And I had to talk to him like, yo, you got it, my nigga, but you mad lazy. And I gave him another shot. And he hasn't made me look bad once. So I'd have to say Av. But the other kids are working, man. Like Mike P, Take the Demon, Jerry West. I got some other niggas you're about to start seeing that's crazy too, so.
Nah, definitely, man, definitely. And the reason I went into that, because May 22nd.
Oh, word, PGs.
You know what I'm saying? I believe it's at the Black Bear.
Black Bear, Brooklyn, New York, yeah. Everything's good. Black Bear, Brooklyn, New York. I love that venue. It's in Brooklyn, Williamsburg. It's just a different feel, man. Small room. It was so small. Smack walked in there. He was like, yo, Sean, this is a little dangerous, Sean. He's like, yo, this mad. There's like 400 people. I was like, I ain't gonna get in. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, Smack, what to tell you.
Nah, that was real. I
Real
remember
shit.
coming out of there and seeing the line around the corner.
Bro, around
how
the
they gonna
corner.
do it?
I had to send mad people home. That's why with the next Born Legacy series, I got a slightly bigger venue. So people still gonna get left out in the cold, but you have a better chance.
Well, nah, summertime. Let's get it, man.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Now, do you guys, before we run down the card, it just made me think about this. Would you guys ever entertain doing an outdoor event?
Yeah, but it would have to be in a setting like a concert setting where you couldn't just jump over the fucking fence and get in because nobody wants to pay for shit anyway.
Yeah.
So I would do it, but it's a lot of different elements.
I like the fact that, you know, Smack started out with the outside thing, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. And I've seen you guys take a couple battles from Dre Dennis and Tone Montana, and then y'all also finished clips, and you know what I mean? Y'all did a couple things where y'all brought it back to the essence, but you ever think about doing a whole venue?
Hell yeah, that should be crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be
Summertime
crazy.
venue where it's just like...
If we could find a spot, I'll definitely do it, man. That shit is fire.
Yeah, because that would be like a dope
It's just you would have to like, it would take a lot of money that thing to make it happen. But I think it would be fire.
New guys, you just do something with a bunch of new guys.
That's why I love the rooftop battle. Rooftop was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, the rooftop was crazy.
I would love to do Yankee Stadium. That should be crazy.
All my wrists is frost, all my women is boss. Work my wrist with the fog, and we getting it off. Now all my water be Voss, the 5 in the garage.